Hi, I'm Brad Knowles, producer of Friday Night Flies, hosted by Scott LeBoldis and Scotty Holmes. Enjoy the show. Live, it's Friday Night Flies. Tonight we've got a special fly for you. We've named it the Chili Thom. It's a variant of the Tom Thumb, which everybody knows. We're busy here at the store, so there's a little bit of background noise, but a dear friend of mine and a lot of Whistler and Pembroke residents has passed away here November 30th after a long, hard fight with cancer. Yeah, it's one thing that I think a lot of people nowadays are being touched by. It's a truth sad thing, and he was an artist. I knew him at his days of the Sushi Village. I think he inspired a lot of people with his creative artwork. He was a true scholar and gentleman, and I can honestly say that I'm glad I knew him, put it that way. Anyhow, with that in mind, maybe we'll take a moment of silence. Back to the show. Anyhow, today, like I said, we've got a beautiful Tom Thumb. It's gunmetal gray body. We're using Superfly's Super Sparkle or Super Glitter Thread. Maybe we'll get you to take us down to the bottom here and we'll get busy. It's a pretty simple tie. I mean, once you've tied a Tom Thumb, you've tied a million of them. Are we there? We're on the bottom. You can have a quick look at this beautiful fly. This one here was just tied a couple minutes ago. I can show you. I don't know. Can you see that UV hitting the bottom there? It wouldn't be a Friday Night Fly if we didn't put a modern material twist to it. Now would it? So there's this little hidden gem, the secret. And we got that UV in it by using the new Superfly Glitter Thread. So we start out here with an eagle claw. Dry fly hook. It's a 5.9 VP size 6. Actually, I didn't have the package, but that's the size 4. Gives you an idea what it is. These are old school hooks, but nonetheless, they are very good flies. So we're going to anchor that into the vise. We've got Superfly Glitter Thread in gunmetal. You just want to put a little bit of thread up the barrel of the hook here, something for it to grind onto and grit to. Take your scissors, cut away the excess thread that you locked down. So I've got a chunk of bucktail, not typical for tying Tom Thumbs, but once you've cleaned most of the colorful bucktail that you want to use, you're left with all this natural stuff that a lot of people don't use, or I don't use as much. But today we're going to use it because as you can see, I've been tying quite a few of them this morning, because it is one of those go-to flies in Western Canada and across the beautiful continent of North America. So I've cut off a few chunks here. You want to take a chunk about the size of a pipe cleaner. About yay much. Okay, you're going to stuff that in your hair stacker. I'm going to play a tune here with my hair stacker, so don't be offended. Nothing special. It's got a beat similar to hip-hop. Okay, so now we've got that hair stacked. Remove your hair stacker. Your tips are all perfectly aligned. Beautiful stuff here. Take that, pull her out. What you want to do is take a measurement. See, all your tips are nice? You want to go length of the hook and push it off the back. And at that point, you're going to secure it, cut it off. Grab this guy, you're going to tie it in nice and tight. Lay it on top. Start off with fairly loose wraps. So if you don't, it's going to get crazy on you. And you want to make sure that all this stuff is on top. So you work it all the way back. You don't want to go all the way back, but just before the curve of the hook. See, the thing is that when you lay its preparation, sorry, we got a little bit of noise in the background there. Site preparation. When you lay your other piece going the other way, you got to go past this last wrap, so leave a little bit so you can go past it. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a half second. So, at that point, lay it down, and now you can start getting a little bit more crazy with getting it tight on the hook. Because profile is big with these guys, and you want to get as much deer hair on that shank as you can, for the simple reason that you want this fly to ride high and dry. Okay, so we got that bottom section anchored down nice. So you got a nice little tail off the back. I'm going to take another chunk of deer hair, about the same amount, about the size of a pipe cleaner. I've got a bunch already pre-cut here, just kind of laying down on the fly tying desk. Get as much of that deer hair fuzz out of there. Stuff her in your stacker. Stuff her in your stacker. The only downside to using bucktail is that bucktail is pretty long. Can be a bit challenging at sometimes too. Here, I'll just use a flat desk here, it's not so loud. Get her nice and stacked. Remove the deer hairy from the stacker, and we got one loose fiber here. You don't want that in your fly to make it look, geez, okay, there we go. At that point, grab it, pinch it, pull her off. Pull as much of that loose stuff as you can out of there. Anchor it. And now, what you want to do is when you lay it up on top, you want to go just a little bit longer than that back tail. Right about there. And you want it to come up to the close, so you're just measuring what you're doing here. At that point, cut off the excess, kind of pinch it together as much as you can. The tighter you get that head, the tighter, the better the fly is going to be. Cut off whatever didn't make the cut there. Stack her back on top. Sorry, we're doing a tie here, and we've got lots of people coming through the store. Pull her back a little bit. Put her on top. Start it off fairly loose. And wrap it back. And remember when we talked about the last wrap on the bottom there, you got to go up to that one past it. At that point, lock her down. And with the gunmetal gray, this is what gives you the color of the fly in the body. So at that point, go up to the top here. You got a double wide tail. So what we're going to do is just pull it away, leaving the bottom, grabbing nothing but the top stuff. Lay it over the top. Come around. Not too tight at first. Give it a couple cranks. At this point, you can pull it a little tighter. I always just give it a little pull it back, make it stand up. At that point, give it a couple good tight ones. That spreads it out. And then you're going to pull this back, roll up into the front of it, and tie right tight back to that little bit of a mound you got there for the deer hair. Because you want to get that front wing to stand up. Just like so. Take your whip finisher, and this is the tricky part because kind of don't want to tie your head down, but you want to get that tied in. There we go. There we go. Whip finish back in there. Just seems like everything that could go. You want to answer that phone, Sheridan? Sorry about that. As we said, we're busy here at the shop in beautiful Pemberton. At this point, you can take your fly, have a quick look over it, make sure that you're getting rid of all those stragglers. I'm not sure what's going on there, but There we go. Got rid of that guy. Get rid of your stragglers. And there you have it, the Chili Thom. Deadly dry fly pattern. We've got the Chili Thom. If you're doing any dry fly patterns or anything like that, that's a winner. Lots of deer hair. Sits high and dry. It's an emerger. Still water. It's a crusher. Anyhow, we're going to sign out with that. Enjoy the tie. Enjoy the rest of the show. We've got our new arrival to Friday Night Flies. Zach Copeland is going to be tying a fly for this afternoon. So look forward to his tie. He's got looks like a minnow pattern of some sort. It's pretty deadly. Anyhow, enjoy the rest of the show tonight, guys.